Hello everyone! Welcome, welcome, welcome. So glad to have you here. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being a part of my dream of doing art as a living. If this is your first time here, say something in the chat. I greatly appreciate you being here. And if you are watching this as a replay, know that if you go just below this video, there's a little gear. You can click on that and change the speed to 2 times the speed. If you could, share this video so that your friends can come hang out with us as well. It helps me be seen so people will come and follow me and hopefully be inspired. Give this video a thumbs up, and of course after the video, come back, leave me a comment, because that helps the video be seen on YouTube. You will earn some junk bucks while you're here, and you're probably going, what the heck is junk bucks, Linda? Well, junk bucks is a virtual currency that you earn, and once you get to 2,000 junk bucks, you can redeem those for a $10 off coupon to my store. All it has to do is show up here, be a part of the chat if you want. You can also participate in the in-chat games. You'll see them come up every once in a while. It costs you 10 junk bucks, which you earn by being here. And you could win, who knows? You may not win any, and some people have won up to 150 junk bucks just by playing the game. So have fun. It's like a little bit of gambling, if you will. What else? Oh, you earn junk bucks for making donations. I do have a request that if you want to, at the end, win the journal that I'm creating today, make a donation, any dollar amount. We're looking for $35 total for the donation. So even if 35 of you give $1, then that gets us to our goal. So it doesn't matter how much it is. And I understand if you can't donate. I do. I've been there. And that's part of the reason why I do the donations, is so that you're helping me do what I'm doing. And it allows me to pay for the supplies that I use today, and of course shipping it out to you. All right. So you can check your bucks by typing ! bucks. And if you are ready for your award, you can type !award. Robin is in the chat, and thank you, Kay, for your donation. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Robin is helping me in the chat. Diane's helping me in the chat. Paper Puddles is also a friend, and these 3 ladies are also admins, as well as Austin, this gentleman. Those people are wonderful to me, and they help out with the Friendly Junk Journal People Facebook group. So if you haven't checked that out, please do. if you haven't noticed, I have started a raffle to get 200 junk bucks right off the bat. So even if you're brand new, you'll get 200 junk bucks close. All you got to type is !raffle. I see a lot of people in the chat, so thank you for being here. Thank you. And I'm kind of watching. If you have a question, hey Janet, so good to see you there. Oh, Carrie Barber, thank you so much for your donation. Thank you. If you have a question, put it in all caps, and I'll do my best to read it. If I don't see it, please ask again. You are a gentleman, Austin. And Casey, so glad that you could be at the live today. Hey, Nora, Jean, so glad to have you here as well. Put it in all caps, and I'll do my best to answer your question. If I don't see it, please ask again, and maybe Robin will see it, and she can ask for me. Also, if you have questions or comments or things that I need to know about regarding things that I sell on my website, please use my website contact me form. That way I have a record of whatever your request is and I can act upon it. Thank you, Sherry, for your donation. Thank you so very much. What else? Yeah, so that's where we are right now. We're working on the positive vibes. It is the subscription box. It's called a creative box that I have in my shop. I was fussy cutting some stamped images, so I'm going to set those aside for a moment. And I'm going to show you what the basis of the kit looks like. I've already fussy cut items for it, so basically, hopefully we'll save some time. So let me grab the, there it is. Grab the stuffs. All right. I had it all out earlier today because I used it to do a video to show everybody what it looks like. And so, actually I don't have to give that right now. So let me get, I've got a couple of piles here, so I forgot to separate them before this video. 1, 2, 3. Okay, that'll work. Okay. The kits will ship out. Oh, thank you, Robin, for your donation. Thank you so much. The Robins will, the subscription box will ship out October the 15th. So you're pre-ordering so that I know how many I need to put together to get those sent out. And those will be sent out on October the 15th. This is what the insert journal that comes in the kit looks like. It is 8.5 tall by 5.5 inches wide, and it has a cardstock cover that's 100-pound cardstock. It has a beautiful image on there. This flower is from my garden. I took a picture and I shared it with Norella, and she used it in the kit. And then on the inside, she did this really cool watercolor splatter effect. And I think that may be one of my stencil designs kind of hidden in the background there in the white. Then she made some journal pages that have really cool funky designs down the side. You'll get 12 pages in there and your journal will be bound. Mine comes flat because it's a sample, but it'll have staples in the middle. And then you'll get 3 elements pages. Oh, thank you so much, Lisa. Oh, you're so welcome. Thank you so much. You're so sweet. Thank you. This is one of the fussy cut pages that comes in the kit. So this is one. So you get this cool page here. We got Be Fearless. And what I like about this is she's made this, even though it's one big piece, she's made it so you can cut it apart and have all those little elements. Positivity, good vibes only. I like it. That kind people are my kind of people. Make your own magic. I like that. And they've got the little birdies in there. And that watercolor look cool? It's really cool. She's got a word search in here. Nice little fussy cut elements. And then this is a corner piece and there's another corner piece. So that's part of the subscription box items. Set that over here out of the way. You also get things like, this is kind of mixed up a little bit because I was playing around with it. You get things like fibers, and you get some really fun papers, and you get pages off of a tear-off calendar, ticket shapes. You get different kinds of journal cards. You even get some damask tissue paper. So it's thin, it's a tissue paper. And you get several book pages, a music page, some larger pieces of cardstock. This is actually for a 5x7 card. You can fold it in half or you can cut it apart. Oh, Margie, thank you so much. Hey, it's so good to see you here today. Pardon me. And then you get an exclusive stencil. Our laser cutter's been having issues, so I'm hoping a new part will come in the next couple of days and it'll be better. But I finally did get a good cut. Henry was really frustrated because I kept sending him images and like, we'll try this one, we'll try this one. And we figured out that there was a problem with the laser, but we got finally cut. So this is one of the images. You'll see this design throughout the larger kit especially, but this is a hand-drawn design that I made. So this is all the subscription box. You also get lots of little paper flowers, and you get some charms and beads. Like this one is a little word charm. Not all of them are the same word. They're different words. Like this one says blessed. You get some bulb pins. You get a spiral paper clip. And I like this little leather tassel. So it's got a little metal cap on the top. And then this is like, I don't even know if it's real leather or if it's like faux suede. But I thought that was kind of cool. And then this is the Tattered Angels that comes in the kit this time. It's kind of a real pretty blue. What else? Crazy Cat Later, he's here. Whoop, whoop. Then for the add-on kits, we've got the planner kit. So this is the journal cards that comes in the planner. Thank you, Regina, for your donation. Thank you so much. And then this is one of the planner pages. This time around, Norella and I kind of talked to her and I said, when you make your planner pages, you need to include a cover because some people buy just the planner and then they don't have a cover. They have to make up their own. So this way you'll have a cover. This is cardstock here, and then these are the journal pages. I love the colors that she used. This is what the back side, the journaling side, like there's 2 weeks there. So we got 3 weeks so far. That makes 4 weeks. That makes 5 weeks. Someone had said, would like to have 5 weeks if at all possible. And so she's added 5 weeks in. And then we have a 1 month spread that's on one side instead of the whole page. So you don't have to try to figure out where you're going to put it. It's on one side. And then this is the cover for the planner kit. Now you can get this planner kit as printed or as a digital download. Then we have the add-on journal kit. So let me get this out of the way so you don't get confused, because I get confused. And it has 2 covers, 7 journal pages, and 6 fussy cut pages. So here's one of the fussy cut pages. And this page is 2-sided, okay? And this is also available as a digital download as well. Thank you, Austin, for your donation. Thank you. Thank you, Regina. I don't know if I said thank you. So thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm Diane. Thank you for your donation. And this is also available as a digital download, or you can get the physical printed. It's printed on 100-pound cardstock for the elements and the cover, okay? So this is the next one. Here's another image out of my photos that I took of my garden, and then Norella used her digital enhancing skills. I love the little frame she's put on there, the words. I mean, and look, I don't know if you can see, it probably looks like little dots, but these are all little hearts. And then here's another flower from my garden. This is another flower from my garden. I just like seeing a little bit of me in the kit. She also put a crossword puzzle in the kit this time. And then we've got some tags. And then here are some of the journal pages. I've kind of shown some of these journal pages in the past couple of weeks. This is a pattern that I drew, and we're still testing it. If I can make a stencil, that'll be available in the shop. But so far I haven't been able to get it successful because these little curlies don't like to cut. And hopefully when our laser is repaired, it will cut. I like this. Kind people are my kind of people. This is the stencil design that you get in the kit, the subscription box kit. And then I have, is it over here? I covered it up, so I gotta make, okay, there it is. I also have a stencil that I've just added to my shop too. I'm gonna get that out and get it ready. So I showed those pages. And then these pages. You like them? The petunias, I love the petunias. I'm hoping next year that I've got some replanting that I'm going to be doing, so it'll be fun. You love crosswords? Yeah, it is new. So this is one of the covers here. Do what you love and love what you do. Isn't that awesome? Thank you, Nancy. Thank you. I am so grateful to Norella for working with me and, you know, getting my vision put together. I just kind of tell her what I would like to see in the kit, and then she makes it happen. So isn't it awesome? Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Norella created a stencil, and I decided that this stencil I would offer as an extra. So it's just available in the store. You don't have to buy the kit to get this stencil, but it's kind of a fun, I think it would be really fun when we do gel printing and mixed media stuff. So this is what it looks like when you mop up. This is what it looks like when you spray through. And let me line it up. I think if I line it up like this, you can see what it looks like. So there's a stencil too. The hydrangeas. Yeah, I like hydrangeas too. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, there's also a mini journal kit. So you can choose to order this as well. It's not a digital option because if you order the large kit, you can tell your printer to print it as a 5x7. But this is basically 5 inches by 7 inches. So when you fold it in half, it'll be 5 by 3.5. So that's one of the covers. And then let me get the other one. This is the other cover, so it matches the large journal. And then there are 4 two-sided pages in here. You're basically getting 12 images, but on 6 pieces of paper. Okay? So these are the images that we chose for the mini journal. So that's an option as well. If you have any questions, please just speak up. I'll do my best to answer those. Some other things that I have done is I have added some new stamps to the shop. They're from Beeline Designs. I'm trying to get a little better organized here, so I'm going to set this guy over here. One of them is this frame, and I stamped it in this color. And then there is another little frame. I haven't fussy cut this one out yet. And then there is a fleur-de-lis, a large one. It's really big. And I've already stamped and fussy cut one of those out. Here is a smaller frame. There's a set of 4 frames. So here is the other frames. Oh, so this is the smaller frame. And then here is that size. And then there are other frames as well. That one's upside down. This one is this frame. So I thought I would use some of these as well today. Put this over here. Hey, Norella! Regina, the paper looks shiny because it's printed on a laser printer. And the way that process works is it is a toner that's applied, and that's what makes it shiny. When I print it on my home HP inkjet printer, let me grab it because I know I have some here. Here's a few. This is what it looks like on my HP printer. So it's not shiny, but if you get it wet, it will run. So that's part of the large kit. Okay. So I've got these little frames that I cut out. I haven't cut this one out yet, but I'm going to do that really quick. Do you like the kit? Yay! Yay! I wasn't going to do a kit for that would ship out December the 15th. And then I got to thinking about it, and I've had several of you ask me if I was going to do a Christmas kit. So I know Norella probably hasn't started yet, but I called her the other day and I said, what do you think about a non-traditional Christmas kit that is based off of the colors and images that were the Royal Peacock kit. Who remembers the Royal Peacock kit? You love the positive vibes? Yay, I'm so glad. Who remembers the Royal Peacock kit? Do you remember that one? Do you still have it? Did you love it? Well, if you did, what we're thinking of is making that kit with a Christmas twist. Maybe we'll add some Christmas trees, I told her some reindeer, maybe like a fox. I don't know if she will have one, but maybe a fox or something, horses, you know, that kind of stuff. And then with the peacocks there, a snowman maybe with a top hat and a peacock feather. I don't know. She's going to play with that and see what she can figure out. Okay, what is it? I don't know what question you're asking, Julie. I missed it. Sorry. So that is something that we're thinking of. You like the peacock kit, Julie? Yay! Teal purple bought it, Giovanna. Peacock! You remember it and love it. Yay! Yeah, Norella was like, you want what? But as I started sharing a little bit more about a Christmas peacock, see, and I think that's the name of the kit right there, a Christmas peacock. That's what we decided. Oh, yay! No, I'm glad you got that kit. You like that? Interesting, Robin? It's kind of different. Snowman with peacock feathers. See? I thought I had a good idea. I hope that it wasn't too far-fetched and too way out there that people are like, you want to do what? That's ridiculous. All right, so what I'm going to do is quickly give a little bit of distress ink. I'm using the Walnut Stain ink. What I did prior to some of these were stamped with Distress Oxide, some of them with just distressed ink. I was trying to find colors that I thought would go really well with the kit and not just be a black and white stamped images. So, you know, when you're stamping your images out, think about using that color of ink that you probably already own. If you don't own it, you can stamp with Tattered Angels Glimmer Mist. I've done that in the past. It takes a little bit of work, but it can be done. Or maybe it's time for you just to buy a couple of colors of ink pads. Dye ink dries, pigment ink stays wet. Usually a pigment ink is good if you're going to do embossing. And if it's not going to be embossed, you have to let it dry or have to put it on a surface that it will absorb into that surface. Otherwise, it'll stay wet and you'll have to use like a heat tool to dry it up. Do I get requests for masculine looking journals? I do, but it seems that the majority of people go with a lot of Tim Holtz products. So I haven't really done a lot of masculine journals. And part of that reason is because my audience is mostly female. And most of those people create journals for other women. But I could also see where you could take some of these designs and make it a little bit more manly. This one isn't that easy to do so because of the flowers and whatnot, but it could be done, okay? You say, and Norella says, have you got, she's had that, do some ideas for that. And I don't think it has to be brown for a masculine kit. I know that my husband loves color, so I think that's good. A non-traditional fox, yes, and trees, yes, Christmas trees as well. Thank you, Sherry. I'm glad you like that idea. All right, I'm kind of looking to see. All right. Does that make sense? Okay, Julie, good. Thank you so much, Norella. Thank you. All right, so here's what I've done prior to the video is I went through, this is one of the music sheets. I pull the ones that don't have music on both sides and keep them for myself so I can do tutorials with you guys and gals in case you would prefer when you get it in your kit to have music on both sides. So that's what I pulled out of the kit, the subscription box kit. I also pulled a dictionary page. Come on now, don't stick. A dictionary page out of the kit, and I cut it down to be 8.5 by 11. I also trimmed this down 8.5 by 11. Okay, thank you, Diane. Yeah, see, red and blue. And I think the red, white, and blue journal, let me get that out. I still have it here. This is what I made on 4th of July, wasn't it? Or was it Memorial? I think it may have been 4th of July. I think this could go for a man. Hey, Austin, you still here? Tell me, would you like a red, white, and blue journal? I made this as a digital download, and then like I've added a piece of vellum. This was a page that I made live on the Mixed Media Day, and then I just added a few more pages, and then I made this into a digital download. It's in my shop. I haven't finished this journal. I just basically put a few pages together, but I think this could be a manly journal. I mean, sure, it has kind of stencil designs in there, but you could choose different stencil designs. Okay. Yes, Michelle, yes, you can intermingle them together for sure. Oh, cool, cool, cool. That's good, Michelle. Glad you got ours. Thank you. All right. Veterans, yes, stars and stripes, because veterans, you know, need to write some things down. So that's something that you can also think about. It doesn't have to be brown. Hey, Michelle. Another thing that I did was I have, let me get it. My former neighbor who moved away, does anybody know what this is? This is a wallpaper sample book, so it's huge. And I flipped through it, and this is the back side of the wallpaper sample. But this is the wallpaper sample that I found, and I cut this out. So I thought it'd be kind of cool to glue something on that. So I've got those 3 pieces of paper there. I also went ahead and cut up a few of my gel prints or mixed media prints that I make, because I thought we might use those. I also took, this is a very brittle page out of I think it's like a concordance type journal book. It was falling apart, and the pages are so fragile. They rip so easily. So I just glued it to another book page so it'll be stronger. So I've got that. I also have, Norella took some of my photos again and made them into inspirational and digital mixed media cards. Those are available in my shop. So this is some of my digital cards that I have. You get 3 for a page, and I have those as a digital download. And then this is a freebie that I have in my shop. If you go to digitals and you sort by price, and you will be able to see the freebies that I have. Now, if you make a donation, know that you need to go to my webpage and create a user account while you're there, and then I will add you to the YouTube membership on my website so that you can get the free digital download. So that's a benefit of making a donation here during the live stream. You will also get a discount on purchases from my shop. Yeah, just don't use pink. I get that. Some people like pink, but steam trains and planes, cars. Yeah, red, white, and blue would be good, wouldn't it? Dad likes bugs, birds, butterflies too. Yeah, definitely. Bonnie, you're really close. 44 bucks away. You know what? Play that in-chat game. You may win more. Awesome, awesome. Someone asked me via Instagram. They have a boyfriend that they've had for 2 years. It's coming up on their 2-year anniversary. She wants to make a journal, but she doesn't have any photographs, very many, of them together. I said, well, if you're making a journal for a man, you know, if it's from someone they love, a spouse or even a child, then maybe, or girlfriend, maybe what you should do is put photos of yourself in the journal. You know, you can put, I think about you when, maybe when you do something, maybe whenever you put creamer in your coffee, you think about him because he always makes fun of you. Or maybe he puts, you know, this much cream and that much coffee into the cup. And that's something you could write in a journal and maybe pull some images out of magazines and books. It doesn't have to be things you purchase to put in there, okay? All right. What's with the music? You mean like, what am I going to do with this? This is a page out of the kit. I hope that's what you mean. All right, so let's do something with this page. I've got a few Oh, and I also took some notebook paper. This is from a composition notebook, and I trimmed it down so when you take the stitches out of the middle of a composition notebook, you end up with a great big page. And I've just trimmed this down to be 8.5 by 11, and that's ready. All right, so it's time already. I've just talked this whole time. If you haven't already joined the raffle, please do so. This may be a long stream today because I'm in a chatty mood. I'm going to grab a couple of pages here. I think I like this gel print. I think that would be a good one to use. And I've got this page as well. So maybe something like that. I don't know. We'll play with it. Robin's back. Okay. I'm going to trim this. I did get my paper trimmer updated. If y'all didn't know, Fiskars offers a replacement blade. I think I've lost my box that this came in. I put it down somewhere. Where'd it go? Well, you can get a replacement piece. Mine was wore out because I had rotated it so I could cut on the other side, and then I flipped it so I could cut on the other side and rotate it. So basically you have 4 sides out of this. What makes it a gel print? Okay, Casey, on Thursdays, I show how to use a jelly plate, acrylic paints, and stencils to make what we call a mono or gel print. That's what makes this a gel print. Does that make sense? And I have lots of tutorials that show you that. Yeah, probably, Dorella. That's what I do. All right, so what I'm going to do is trim this. Has everybody entered the raffle? I'm just going to trim a little piece there, so that I can make kind of a corner pocket. I think that's what I want to do. All right. You're welcome. Okay, good. All right. So everybody entered the raffle. Type exclamation point raffle. All right. Let's see what we've got here. I'm gonna give y'all a moment, and what I'm gonna do is rip this just a little bit. And if I do it right, oh, thank you, Janice, for your donation. Thank you. I'm kind of ripping it across. So basically I've got 2 pieces here that I can use. Thank you, Janice. All right, if I put this on here, I'm going to put some Distress ink there. I'm going to give y'all just a moment to get in that raffle. So I'm just adding Distress ink on that edge. You know, think about those papers that you have around your house. Maybe you've got some old book pages or magazines. See what you can, you know, find there. You don't have to have a gel print like I have. You can also get a digital download of my gel prints. I have lots of different ones in my shop. And if you are a donator, you can get them for free just because you made a donation here. I have lots of them in my shop. So what I'm doing is I'm putting some glue on the back side of this. I'm going to glue it on top of this book page. And the reason why I'm doing that is because I want it to have a little bit more stability. And I'm going to use the book page itself to add a little bit more element to my journal by ripping it down the side. So we're basically making a little pocket or tuck spot that we can use in this journal. Okay? All right, I think everybody got into the raffle. I couldn't get my word out. Looks like we're doing a boss fight right now. So if you want to try to get some junk bucks, get into that. They got, it looks like the FFA can start now. It looks like it's been long enough. All right, I think that'll look good. What do you think? Kind of like that? Down the side there. And I have this piece, but it's going in the wrong direction. I think if I do this, I can make it go across the bottom here. And I'm okay if the words are upside down. What do you think? I think they're okay, don't you? So if I glue this down, I can do a little pocket on this side as well. All right. Is everybody ready for the raffle? Go giveaway. All right, we're going to pick a winner. Oh, here's what we're going to do. Okay. Pick a winner. Michelle Bellinger, you won! Congratulations! If I don't have you as a customer, make sure that you visit my website through the Contact Me form and give me your mailing address. And even better, if you'll create a user account and then send me a Contact Me message. That way I can send it out because it makes it easier for shipping. All right, that way I have your address. All right, so we're going to reset this. And the next drawing is going to be this Discover Your Roots little brochure. It's an Oklahoma travel guide is what it is, but look at the vintage car that's on here. It's textured. It has kind of a neoprene plasticky feel to it, but it's really kind of cool. And it's funny because I received a journal card or journal page made out of one of these, and I always wondered where they got this. Thank you, Norella, for being here. Hope you can come back by. And I always wondered where they got the images, and I happened to stop at one of the travel centers in Oklahoma when I was on my way back from our cruise. We drove down to Galveston, Texas, and I saw this, and I thought that would be great because like there's Will Rogers, and it would be great to give away during the raffle. And you could cut out these little pieces, you could use parts of it for your journal page and just have fun with it. So that's going to be the giveaway right now. And it comes with a little journal in the pocket. Now this one is, I got a cardstock, but lightweight cardstock, and it's all addresses, but you've already got a base right there that you can use to make into a journal. And then there's a pocket here in the back. So you could just alter this and make it a journal if you like. So that's the journal that's coming right, or the raffle right now. All right, so we've got this for this side. And I think I'm going to rotate this over and do it on this side. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to trim this piece of paper just a little bit. So if I trim it, let's go like this. I want it to have a smooth edge to work with. So that's why I'm trimming it off just a little bit. Okay, so let's add some Distress inks to the edge of this one, and then we'll make this a pocket. So what I like to do is kind of lay out everything that I want to use, and maybe I'll even kind of make piles of what's going to be a journal page. Hey Lisa, great job, 60 junk bucks. So I'll lay them all out. I may not make them that way. Maybe I'll lay it out. That'll be an idea. And then when I get to actually making the page, it'll change. How many of y'all take the time to kind of make piles of what you want to use in your journal? Or do you just grab a piece and go? Do you plan? Do you go out there and say, well, I think I want this and I want that? Or do you just go see how it comes together? So I'm just ripping this again. And hopefully I did it so that it's not too far. Yep, okay, that'll work. Hey Pam, you haven't been here in a while. It's good to see you. Welcome, welcome. All right, so I'm gonna add some Distress inks on this side. You could also use your scrapbook papers. You know, if you didn't have a gel print, you could use your scrapbook papers, okay? So those are going to go like this on this side of the page. And I feel like we need to do something to the music page. So let's grab a stencil. Let's even grab the stencil that comes with the kit, Positive Vibes. And I'm going to get my spray box. It's just a box, y'all. It's just a box that happens to fit the 8.5 by 11 sheet of paper, and it also fits in a drawer that I keep it in, so I always have it handy. All right, so I've got this in here. I've got the Positive Vibes that comes in the kit. It's a pretty blue, so I'm going to spray that on. I'm spraying the whole thing because I'm going to mop up with it, and then this is Positive Pop that comes in the kit, so I'm going to kind of give it a little bit of color. And let's see. And I've got a little bit of a green here. It's called Positive Leap. Just a little bit of color. I'm going to grab a page to mop up, I'm just using copy paper. Just standard, cheap copy paper. I can get it to separate. You like to plan the page before you get started, Margie? Yep, this is still a free raffle. You have several spray boxes. Yeah, someone asked, where can I get a spray box? Well, you can get a spray box when you place an order of a subscription box. Just cut off the top and you'll be able to use that. All right, so what I'm doing is I'm spraying the back side of this mop-up paper so that it's two-sided now. And now I have a journal page that I can use in this journal. Isn't that kind of cool, that texture? And then here's what it looks like sprayed through that. Kind of fun. Now the other side, it doesn't really have a lot of color on it. I'm going to go ahead and lay the stencil back on here. And I'm going to grab the lighter color. This is called Lavender Vibe. So I'm just going to spritz that on here. And I'm going to use the, well, here's the darker, deep purple vibe. So I'm just going to add a little bit of that. It's kind of a reddish purple color. And let's mop this one up. I'm going to go ahead and spray the back side just a little. Isn't that kind of cool? Texture, fun, color. All right, lay that over here. I'm going to dry this page with my heat tool just a little bit, and then we'll start layering it together. Thank you, Pam, for your donation. Thank you so much. Thank you, Robin. Oh, there's a boss fight. Let me get into it. I'm going to try. Well, that's, you know, Paper Possum, that's why I use the spray box. It keeps from getting sprays everywhere. And don't use as much as you probably think you're using. You probably think, that's not enough. Well, only spritz it a couple of times and kind of give it a moment to soak in before you keep spritzing it, and it's like, oh, no, that's way too much. All right, so I think this is going to look really cool on the page, and we're giving ourselves some pockets to work with. Yeah? You like it? Okay. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to look through some of the fussy cut elements that are in the kit. I don't know if I want that or not. Let's see here. Let's see what else we've got. Oh, maybe this would be good to put right there. I like it. Oh, here we go. Let's do this one. Invite happiness. Doesn't that look pretty good like that? I don't have anything across the top here, but let's grab some washi tape. I think that'll be something we could use. Probably, maybe something like this. It's got some flowers on it. So I'm just going to rotate this around. And what I'm going to do is I'm pulling it free. And then I'm going to lay it down carefully. Kind of get it started. If I take my time, I can usually get it pretty straight. There we go. If your washi tape doesn't stick, put down some glue stick first. And then put your washi tape down. You also don't want to pull your washi tape really tight while you're laying it down. Just gently lay it into place. And that'll keep your page from curling. Okay. Pair of scissors here. Oh, and don't wear white. Yeah, I've shot the wall. I've shot all of this area. It can get messy. It can. I've even looked like I murdered the Kool-Aid man because my hands were all coated with Tattered Angels Glimmer Mists. All right, I think that's what I want to put on this page. I like that. Kind of gets a little texture. So let's go ahead and glue this in place. Choo choo choo. You keep the flaps on your box because you're messy. That's why I wear an apron a lot of times too, because it gets all over the place. But I've learned if I can take my time and spray into the box, it usually works really well. All right, so all I'm doing is putting glue just right on the edge. I'm using Aleene's tacky glue. That's pretty much my go-to paper glue. Now, if I'm gluing specialty surfaces, like for example, when I get to the wallpaper, I may glue a little bit with the best glue ever because it will stick to a lot of things easier than just paper glue or white glue. I'm just going to go ahead and glue this one down. Right here. Okay. Thank you, Michelle. Or black clothes. There you go. Wear black clothes. Dark color clothes. I know some people who wear gloves while they work with their sprays so that their fingers don't get stained. But it's water-based and it will wash out eventually. It may stain you, but it will wash out eventually. Okay. Looks like I didn't quite get enough glue here, so I'm just going to put a little dot, kind of spread that on. What do you think? That's cool? It has a lot of glimmer mist in it. That's why I always put papers on the back. Then you're glittery. There you go, Sally. Smock or apron for sure. Ah, got you. Yep, if you wipe your hands a lot. See, I keep towels handy. In fact, I think I dropped one. Where'd it go? I have, it must be somewhere else. I have these hand towels. And what I'll do is I'll lay one in my lap. And then that way, if I need to wipe my hands, I can just kind of wipe them off on the towels. Get some cheap hand towels. Thank you, Rita, for your donation. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You like that? Killed the Kool-Aid man. It was hilarious. My hands were bright red after I got done. All right, so this is one side. So let's decorate this side with something. I've got... Oh, I have this ticket. I have this row of tickets. And I was looking at this piece, and I thought that might look kind of neat going down the middle. Let's spray the tickets. Let's give them some color. So I'm just going to lay that into the box, and I think this time I'm going to use the positive blue. It's kind of a teal blue. You just wear old clothes that you've already ruined. I've done that too. In fact, the shirt that I have on, I don't really wear out in public because on the, where is it? Down here on the bottom, it's a really long shirt. There's some glue or something that stained it, and I can't get it off. But the top part looks pretty good. Maybe I should just cut the bottom off. All right, so I'm just going to spray this. I'm going to let it splatter. It's kind of, you know, pooled. Ooh, you made an altered paper clip out of a ticket. Awesome. I put enough on here that it curled up just a little bit. Once I get it dry, though, it'll be good. Hey, Polly, welcome, welcome, welcome. I will be shipping out prizes this week that I didn't get done before I left for vacation and from last week. If you are purchasing a subscription box and I know that that's coming up in the renewals, I will probably ship your box later. Hey, Chrissy, are you here today? Is Chrissy not here today? Normally she's here. I miss her. All right, I've got this. I always forget to use some of the fibers and laces and stuff, so let me grab. I have a piece of this lace left over. And maybe, even though it's scalloped, I think that would look kind of cool on the tickets. What do you think? I'm going to go ahead and trim it to be the same length. I really wanted to show you how to use all of the elements that come in the kit. And I think I like that for a belly band. I just need to check something here, because that won't fit in there. So this belly band doesn't go all the way from the top to the bottom. So here's what we're going to do is I'm going to grab a piece of paper. So let's see what I've got here. Oh, I've got a book page. So let's do that. Because this should be the same height as my page. Oh, it more than tall enough. More than tall enough. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to fold this in and fold this in again and see if I did it pretty good. And I did. So what I'm going to do is glue this shut. Which will make it a little bit stronger than using, say, cardstock. And then I'm going to trim it to be the same height as our journal page. So I'm just going to kind of line it up with the edge here. And I'll just use my scissors and kind of trim off. What I'm doing is trimming off that white space. We'll kind of see it behind the ticket, but not a lot. Okay. So we've got this. So do I want to leave it ivory or white color? Maybe, because then it kind of stands out. Maybe we'll put some distress ink on the edges so that kind of really stands out on the page. Let's do that. So I'm just going to add some distress ink down the sides. Oh yeah, and I will have a flip through video of the kit. I recorded it today because I had to go back to my printer guy to get the rest of it. It didn't all get printed when I picked it up on Friday. So that will be posted probably tomorrow. I've just got to get the video edited. All right, so I'm going to lay this. Oh, this is kind of funny. It says 405. I'm in the 405 area code, if y'all didn't know. I think I'm going to, on purpose, push that up so you can see the 405 just because of that. All right, let's glue this down. You like that, Diane? It's a great way to make a belly band. Great way to make a belly band. Just kind of fold a piece of paper, add some more stuff to the top of it, like the tickets. And this will make it nice and sturdy. All right, so I'm going to go right about here. If I had folded it perfectly, it would be right in the center, but we didn't do that, but that's okay. So now what I'm doing is I'm putting a little zigzag of glue right down the middle to help hold the lace in place. All right, and then I've got this pink piece that's from the kit. So I'm just going to glue that down. Bye, Michelle. Thanks for coming in. Glad you stopped by, Michelle. Okay. I did all that talking at the beginning and I haven't got much done. We're going to have to hurry. Hurry, hurry, hurry. Henry will come home and say, I'm ready for dinner. You're not done. And I think this is going to go right here on this side of the page. You like it? I'm going to glue it down in the middle. Oh, I hope he's okay, Barbara. I hope he's okay. So I'm just putting glue right at the top and the bottom edges because I do plan to put a long journal card on this side. Oh, and I think this would look good. Enjoy the small things. Wouldn't that look good right there in the center? I think they're going to use it. Going to use it. Did y'all have a great weekend? Did y'all do anything fun? Now my nose is itching. All right, so I want this kind of in the center. I had a busy weekend. I've been working on the kits, getting everything ready. Let's see, this is going to go right there. Yes. Okay, let's put this over here. Oh, I like this. Dreams don't work unless you do. I think that's pretty cool, isn't it? And what else do we got here? Maybe we can put this little butterfly up here like that. And I think we need something on this page for journaling space. And how about if we were to do something like that? That looks kind of cool, doesn't it? Let's add some distress inks to that. Ooh, and then I've got this little frame. Let's put that frame right there. It got splattered with some Tattered Angels, but I think it's good. What color blue did I spray on the ticket? It's kind of a turquoisey, tealy blue. It's called Positive Blue. That's part of the add-on kit. The package of 6 Tattered Angels. I think that would look good up there. Maybe we could put some washi tape on it too. What do you think? I think that will look good. In fact, what I may do is just kind of glue this right here and then across the bottom, and then this will become a little pocket. So let's do that. Just kind of glue that right in here. Maybe you would write the date or something else in that little spot. And I'm just going to glue down this side and across the bottom here. Okay, so that's going to go right here. So this will be open on this side. And let's go ahead and glue this one down. But I think maybe we should stamp it first. Stamp it! I've got the word journal. Let's just do that. We'll do the word journal on there. Let's put it on this side. And then we'll glue that down. And maybe this guy can go right there. I think that'll work. Oh my, I know I don't want to be where snow is. Oh wow, it rained a lot there. We didn't have a lot of rain here. We had some rain last week, a couple of days ago. We had a little bit of rain. There was one day we had over 2 inches. Oklahoma 89. Yeah, I don't like the heat. All right, and I think this could go right there. I think a little bit of washi tape behind that though. I'm just going to rip a piece and then we'll start it kind of up here on the edge. So we'll have a little bit of layers. Sherry, was it you that asked if I would raffle off some of my pages? You know, I've been thinking about that, but I always use the pages. I hardly ever not use them. I've got a pile that I've been saving so I can make a journal out of my mixed media pages that I make with you guys and gals. All right, so I think this side is dry enough that I can grab some of my journal cards. So that's one of my journal cards in there. And then this is, let's do this one. This is one of the crossword ones there. We've got this little spot down here, so let's put maybe a shorter journal card there. So now we've got a page. We got one page made. Let's set this aside. All right, so then let's grab, we've got the wallpaper here. So we've got this wallpaper piece. And I think what I want to do is put one of these fussy cut pockets on there. And since I know I'm going to put that on there, I'm going to do this first. I'm going to go ahead and use the Best Glue Ever by Scrap Perfect. I believe there's a link in my description box straight to Scrap Perfect. Thank you, Polly, for your donation. The reason I'm using this glue is if I put the glue on here, then set this piece aside, it will air dry to clear, and then it will stick to this wallpaper. If I don't use it, when I put the Aleene's tacky glue on there, it'll pop off. So we don't want that to happen, so that's why I chose that glue. So I'm going to set this aside for a moment where I can find it. So I'm going to put that on this side. So let's flip this over and figure out what we want to put on this side. And I think, is that what I want to do? I've got a few pieces. Oh, this blue is kind of pretty. Or maybe this will be kind of pretty. Maybe if we did something like that on the page, then that would give us a really stable pocket at the bottom. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to trim this piece to be the same width as the fussy cut element, because if it's not trimmed, then it's too big for the page. Hey, Christy! Yay! I'm so glad you're here. I got worried. I haven't seen you. Yay! Hold you like Goldilocks, Janice. I understand. I have to have that perfect temperature. The fall time of year is nice, though. Here in Oklahoma, it gets cooler. We have a little bit more cloud-covered days sometimes. Let's see if I got that. Yeah, let's do that. So this will go right there. And I think I'm going to make this a double tuck spot. So I'm going to put glue here and here, and then set this aside for a moment to dry once I put some of the best glue ever on the back side. Okay. Nurse was way late. You're just going to have to tell her, come see me sooner, lady. I am a busy, busy woman. I have to have my Linda time. All right, so I'm going to put just the Scrap Perfect glue on the back side of this. All right. Okay. All right, so now I have the two pockets that I plan to use on the wallpaper side. This is more of a papery side, and I think what I want to do is let's add some stenciling at the top. I think I will grab, oh, let's grab one of, and I haven't put these in the shop yet, but I'm going to show them to y'all. I've got new stencils coming. This is mushrooms. Can you see the mushrooms? Where is Angelica? Look, squirrel! Is it time for the raffle? Did y'all get in the raffle? Nudge, nudge. Get in the raffle. Make sure I don't put anything on top of this. So there's a stencil design. I'll be adding these to my shop probably tomorrow. I didn't get to it today. My computer was really slow. Acorns. Yeah! There you go. I'm glad. I'm glad I gave you. Oh, thank you, Christy. Yay, Polly. I'm glad I gave you a tip. That's acorns. Acorns. Linda, I have to go. Oh, thank you, Barbara. Take care. Have a good day. Oh, no. That's terrible, Christy. Linda Raffle. I got you. I got you. Get in the raffle. Hey, Linda Wood, type exclamation point raffle. Not I raffle, exclamation point raffle. And then this is a spider web stencil that I made. Yeah, you'll have to tell her. I'll have it up probably tomorrow. And then I made some holly leaves. Love the spider webs. That's what's mopping it up, looks like. Thank you, Kristen. I made some Christmas ornament stencils. That's spraying through the stencil. And then this is mopping up on the stencil. And then this is my Artistic Stencil Club. That's what I'm getting ready to show you now. So this is one of the images from the Artistic Stencil Club. This is one of the other stencils from the Artistic Stencil Club, and I think that's the one I want to use. This is another one. I love this wavy design that I made. This is hand drawn by me. All right, I think that's what I want to use. I'm going to put this aside. Let's put this up here. And I'm going to grab a stencil brush or a makeup blending brush. I'm going to put that across the top here. And let's grab, what color do I want to use? I've got this Blueprint Sketch. It's a Distress Oxide. So I'm just going to grab, I don't want this one. Oh yeah, this is the one I want. So I'm just going to get a little bit of color on there. And to help keep it from moving around, I'm going to grab some washi tape and paste it down. Because I plan to put something across the bottom here. I've got some more washi tape already pre-cut. I just haven't decided what yet. Alright, so now I'm just going to add some color. So that's what it's going to look like going through the stencil. Alright, is everybody entered into the raffle? Did y'all get entered into the raffle? Yeah, I'll be doing a Halloween journal from Calico Collage soon. It'll be a couple more weeks though, because I'll be working on the positive vibes. I'm going to go ahead and kind of go down the page just a little bit. My fingernails are getting too long. I can't peel things up sometimes. I think I know what I'm going to do now. I've made a decision. I've made a decision, y'all. Okay, let's get rid of that. Voila! Now we have a stencil design on there. So if you don't want to use the Tattered Angels, you can use the Distress Oxides and get dirty fingers like me. All right, I'm going to clean my hands off really fast. Got my towel here. Yay! All right, is everybody back? Okay. Everybody in the raffle? Linda! I know, I'm trying to do the raffle. Y'all in? Is everybody in? All right. Giveaway. Let me pick. Oh, here we go. This is the prize we can do next. Okay. All right, so this is for the Discover Your Roots along our routes genealogy travel in Oklahoma. And I picked up a couple of those, so we'll do some more giveaways with those in the coming weeks. All right, so let's pick the winner of that. Elizabeth Hanks, congratulations. Now, make sure that I have your mailing address. You can create a user account on my website and then send me a message to make sure that I have your email, your mailing address. I don't know why I can't talk. Mailing address, and I'll get that sent out to you. Robin will share the contact me form. So congratulations on winning. All right, so let's see what we've got here. Oh, fun, Kristen. You making some handmade greeting cards? You know, I used to make greeting cards. I still have probably a couple thousand greeting cards because I had them in 3 different locations here in Oklahoma, and 2 of those locations had shut down. So now I only have them in technically 2 locations. My husband's embroidery shop and then a little town, a little craft mall, if you will, that we have here in Yukon, our little town. All right, let's do the napkins. All right, so the next giveaway is going to be for some napkins. I'm not even going to show them to you. There's just some napkins in there. That's got like a peach rose and what is this? We've got, I'm going to show them all to you. This one's got some pretty blues. Oh, it's got a pretty blue flower bird on there. So birdies and more. There's some butterflies, some flowers. There's a ladybug in here. I have an overabundance of these napkins, and I don't take the time to use them, so I'm sharing them with y'all. Okay, so I went ahead and I added some stenciling to the edges of this page. And this is almost dry. I'll kind of show it to you so you can see. So here's where it's still kind of white, but here it's kind of clear. So it's getting ready so I can use it on the other side. And I think I want to put here a little mixed media page. So what I'm going to do is I'm grabbing a couple of things here. Okay, close this up. And then Oh, maybe this one. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a pocket that's going to go across both pages, and there'll basically be a tuck spot here and a tuck spot here. So I'm going to trim this piece. Probably about, let's do about 3 3/4 of an inch. And then I'm kind of guessing here. I think I'm going to rip it down the sides. And that still kind of covers that frame on the back. And then I think what I'm going to do is put like that. So I'm going to trim this to be, what did I say, 3 3/4. So let's make this 3 1/2. 3 1/4. Let's do 3 1/4. And then we'll put this on top. Okay, so that kind of gives us a little decorative spot. Oh, did we not open the raffle? Thank you for reminding me. Open the raffle. Dude. Okay, it's open now. Thank you for reminding me. I thought I hit the button. I'm out of it today. Okay, let's go ahead and adding some distress ink here. I'm going to add some to this page. Okay, so I'm going to glue these together. I think that'll look really good right there. Good drink. I don't know why I'm grabbing this bottle of glue. I have so many bottles of glue on my desk. It's the same brand. I just have lots of them. Okay. So now we have journaling space up here, and then we have a pocket covering up the spot that you couldn't really write on. Okay? What I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and fold this in half, just so I know where the middle is. I've already folded this in half. And I'm going to glue this down on the page. So I'm going to glue right across the bottom. And just a little bead of glue up the middle, just to kind of help hold it in place until I get there. My large gel plate was given to me by Paper Puddles, who is Carrie, and it is a 8 by 10 gel plate. And then my smaller gel plate that I use a lot in conjunction with the other is a 5 by 7 gel plate. All right, so that's how I got that in the center. Okay, so I know that here's a side, and I think this might look kind of cute. No, that's too big. Maybe the flower right here in the corner, and then maybe this one on that side. I think that'll look good. It needs something up here, so let me think about that for a moment. What I want to use. Okay. Did I get that? I saw that question, answered it. You're welcome, Robin. And Carrie. All right, I'm going to put this one right here. What do I want to put up at the top? Oh, I know what I can do. Let's look at, so I need some of this fussy cut elements for another page. So I know I'm going to want those. I'm kind of just lining out all my fussy cut elements here so I remember what I have left. Okay. And I've got some journal cards. All right, I think I'm going to look in. This is my bag of fussy cut items. And basically what I'll do is I'll stamp out a few images. Then I will color them with Tattered Angels Glimmer Mists. and then I will fussy cut those out. If it is a Beeline Designs image, I think that'll be cute, I will scan it before I cut them out, because she allows us to scan our images and use them. And I think I also want, I think it needs something else. Let's get a dictionary page. Yeah. All right, let's do that. This is that one, that book I was telling y'all about. And it's, I mean, it's falling apart. I think I can do something like this on the page. To kind of give it a little interest. And then on this side, I'm going to trim it just a little. It's very fragile. It's easily tearing. But I think that would look good on that side. Okay, so I'm going to put some Distress inks on this carefully because they're going to tear. And I'm going to swap this for this guy and put the little birdie on the other side. Okay, let's put that there. Add a little bit more over here. I'm trying to hurry. Aw, thank you, Diane. Thank you so much. Watch the room. Robin's away. We're going to get in trouble now. Let's put that up here. I could also put like a little frame if I wanted. Put the butterfly on top maybe. That looks kind of cool. Let's do that. Let's do it. Let's just do it. Oh, I can't do the boss fight yet. Don't push the buttons. Oh dear. All right, let's put this kind of like that. Y'all behave. Mom's away. Let's get in trouble. All right, and we'll move this over here. Can't leave the kids alone in the room, that's for sure. My mom always said, if it gets quiet, she better get up and go see what we were doing. As long as we were making noise, she knew we were all right. I think we'll put that guy right there. You thought 10 minutes went quickly? It does go fast, doesn't it? All right, so there we go. What do you think? There's another page that we've made. I think this might be dry enough now, so I'm just kind of pressing it out. And I've got a couple of journal cards, so I think this one would go there. And this one can go there. And we're going to flip this over. And now our glue is shiny and clear. So I'm just going to take this and press it too. So it makes it kind of like, think of it as a sticker, if you will. And then we can put this one, come here. I'm going to go ahead and fold the page so that I make sure to have it centered onto the page. There we go. So now we have this pocket and we've got that pocket, yeah? And then on this side, let's put this guy there. Like it? So there's another page done. Another page down. All right, this one is really thin. It is a dictionary page. It is super duper thin. So let's layer some book pages on top. I've also got another fussy cut element or two laying here. So I'm just kind of going through all my things. These are our mop-up pages. We'll use those. Maybe I'll do something with, this is a gel print. So I'm thinking about just kind of, in a sense, collaging onto this dictionary page because it is so thin. Let's see what we can do here. This would be kind of pretty if I were to go across the page all the way, I think, on one side at least. And I've got another one that's, well, let's do that. I like this better. Okay, so this one will go over here. So basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to trim these two pieces to be the same height as my journal page. You love the budgies? The little birdies? All right. You like that Linda magic? Well, thank you, Sally. You're so sweet. All right, let's trim this off. Basically, I'm just lining it up with my paper cutter where I need to cut it and trimming. Set this aside for a moment. And I think, I don't know, I was going to go all the way, but maybe I still can. I'm looking at this. Okay, so here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take this and I'm going to butt them up to each other, back to back here. And I'm going to put some washi tape on the back. I'm doing that because I'm going to make a pocket onto the dictionary page, I think. And this way it will have a little bit more stability, if you will. And it'll line it up for me. Of course, it would help if I got my washi tape lined up straight. Line up for me. Line up, I say. Okay. I always put my scissors down and it gets buried. Yay, you're back, Robin. Well, I finished the other journal page. I'll show it to you really fast. So this is the wallpaper. These pieces, I used the Scrap Perfect glue on the back side. And then I went over here and we stenciled the background. There was a pattern below here. So I made this little tuck spot. And then I layered these elements in the corner. So it's ready to go. All right. So I have added washi tape down the middle. What I'm going to do now is kind of look at this and say, yeah, I think that's what I want. I'm going to go ahead and take this to the paper cutter and cut off that. No, I'm not. I'm going to fold it. That's what I'm going to do. We're going to make this a top-loading pocket. So I'm going to score it. So I'm getting my paper cutter out. I'm going to find my scoring tool. I like my new turntable. Did y'all show y'all that last week? Where I'll show you today again. So can y'all kind of see? Let me change my zoom. Let's go face zoom. So over here, I had containers of cardstock all the way across, and I wasn't really using them all the time, but I used this little caddy of things, and I ended up getting a, what we call a turntable or a Lazy Susan. I don't know why they call it Lazy Susan. I mean, come on. Was Susan that bad that she just sat and spin? But anyhow, I put the little turntable over there, and then I found a little basket that I could put things in, like my washi tape and some little things that I use frequently, or maybe it's a leftover or something from a project. My hair looks terrible, y'all. All right. You still, yeah, see, I have multiple pairs of scissors, so I have an extra pair that's in my caddy, if you will, but sometimes I forget to put them up. All right, so what I'm doing is I'm going to fold this over the page. So I'm just going to line this up. I'm not using the cutter portion. I'm using a stylus tool. You know, I had one of, thank you so much. I had one of those Martha Stewart's boards, if you will, but I didn't use it. It was big. It was 12 by 12. It took up so much space on my desk. And I really found that I had better luck with using my paper cutter to score things. It may not be perfect, but at least will get me in the general vicinity of where I want to be. All right, so here's what I'm going to do. This is going to go here. And I'm going to go ahead and glue the top and the bottom to these gel prints. I'm also going to add some washi tape across the top here just because this paper is thin and it could rip on us. So that's why I'm going to put it on there. You could glue multiple pages together. You could glue strips of paper instead of washi tape. Sorry, I'm out of camera frame. Washi tape. So it just kind of depends upon what you have on hand. Okay. So it's a way to use that junk paper. Maybe you've got some junk mail. You don't have access to lots of pretty papers, but you have some stencils. You've got acrylic paint. Come on now, don't stick where I don't want you to stick. Not usually the case. I'm just going to go ahead and do both sides of this. Okay, trim this off. And I'm using up my washi tape. Hey, Marianne, that was so glad to have you here. You were admiring, oh, thank you, Julie. It's kind of crazy looking today. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and put washi tape across the bottom because I want that consistency in the design. Okay. Okay, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to make sure this is in the center. Okay, it's going to be in the center. And it may stick out a little. That's okay. I'm going to put glue across here, and then close the page on itself. Mary's got a few junk bucks. You have like miles. Well, use them. Hey, Sandra. No, right now it's a freebie, Sandra. It's for some napkins. The raffle right now is for some napkins. I'm not at the end yet. All right, so I put some glue across here and here, and I'm trying not to let the page move. And I'm going to close it over on itself, kind of press it into place. I'm going to flip this over, and I'm going to do the same thing on this side. Oh, I wasn't going to do it that way. Dang it, I forgot. Okay. That's a good thing about washi tape. Where is that? It's a good thing about this kind of paper. I would plan to glue this down this edge. That's what I was gonna do, but that's okay. We'll work with it. And across the bottom. Oh, I could have left the glue on the bottom. There we go. All right, so now what I'm gonna do is just lay this out flat. Okay, I've scored this, so it should be easier now to fold this over the edge. And that's going to make a side pocket. And it was supposed to make a pocket on both tops, but I glued it shut. So I think, oh good, it's not dry. So I'm just going to wipe it. And now I can put glue along this edge. because I already have glue on the bottom. See, sometimes using white glue, it doesn't dry quickly, so you can get away with making a little mistake and fix it. I kind of like that. And then this will go like that. And then there is a hidden pocket up here if it didn't stick. Okay, or is this the bottom? I think I just pulled it apart again. Where is it? Okay, there. So I'm just drying this. Dry! Dry! You have washi tapes you don't like, which I use to keep dies. There you go. Well, you know, you can use it on the back side of a piece of paper to strengthen it up. All right, I think that looks pretty good. We don't have anything in the middle here, so let's grab, you know, I like these. Oh, wait, I've got these. Do I want to use those? If I were to put that, no, that's too much. Okay. Let's look at this one. Maybe something like that. Oh, and then I've got, maybe we'll move this up and put this down here. And what else? What else do I have? Let's make a little strip. I'm going to cut a couple of strips. Well, I've got this strip. Maybe that would work. I don't know. Since we've got the washi tape down here, it may not be enough. Even if I move that down. I don't know, that looks kind of cool though. If I put that where it goes all the way across, then I can put this little decorative guy right there. So that's what we're going to do. I'm going to add some distress inks to these little pieces of paper. And that's a fleur-de-lis stamp that I stamped with some Distress Oxide. Oh, thank you, Christy, for your donation. Thank you so much. Okay, I think that could go over there. And I think I'm going to glue this piece down in the middle, right on top of the washi tape. And this is just a gel print. So I'm just trying to use up, this was a scrap left over from when I trimmed that gel print. So I'm going to kind of line it up where it's going behind and across that page, which will give this page a little bit more stability. You like that stamp? Isn't that cool? Nudge, nudge, poke, poke. Is it already time? Jeez. All right, it's time for the raffle for the napkins. If you haven't already joined, please do so. All right, so I'm looking at this, and I think I want to make sure that I'm not too far. There we go. You can't really see the dictionary page now, but I think that's what I want to do. Is I'm going to glue this down right about there. Kind of getting it where I want it. So you have a place to write, and then you have a tuck spot as well. I'll go ahead and flip this side up. Okay. And then we'll glue this on this other side. Did y'all get entered in the raffle? Seems like these raffles are coming faster and faster. Faster and faster. Okay. And I think, let's grab, is that long enough? Oh, it's not quite long enough, but I'm going to use it anyway. It's got a little bit of a spot that wasn't sticky, but I'm going to do it anyway. going to put some tape. Oh, it's sticking. I thought it wasn't going to stick. I don't know. I think that'll work. All right, so what I'm going to do here is I'm going to put some glue on this tab and on this tab and fold that over. So we've added a decorative element to the page, and we've made another tuck spot for goodies. Okay? Because I'm having so much fun? I guess so. Bye, Regina. Thanks for stopping in. All right, so I've got this 5x7 craft card, and I'm going to go ahead and cut this in half. First, I'm going to add this little guy. Actually, I think I'm going to add him right in the middle, and then that way when I fold him, so let's score him right down the middle. That way he'll fold. So I'm just going to line him up on my paper cutter and use my scoring tool. I need my thinner one. Where is it? There it is. I think that'll look cute. It'll kind of stick out on both sides if I fold it. I may not have folded it perfectly in half, but that's okay. All right, so what I'm going to do is glue that down where it's right in the center. Okay? Oh, Margie, you're so bad. So bad. We're talking about football analogies, right, Margie? Because they want to go right down the middle of the football field and score a touchdown. All right. So I'm going to get this lined up on my page where the score is. Or at least as best as I can get it. And I'm going to press it into place. Oh, I'm liking it. And I think we need to put Chase Your Dreams and You Got This at the top. What do you think? Think that looks good? We got to keep this kid friendly now. Put this guy right here. Put this guy right there. All right, so then this is going to be a top-loading pocket here. Yeah, that's what she meant. All right, and then this is going to be the other side. Alrighty, I'm liking it. I've got this corner pocket. I think it would look cute right here on top of that. So I'm going to glue that down. Oh dear. Do 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 phenomena. Do 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 phenomena. Do you know how old that song is? It's really old. My girlfriend and I used to sing it all the time. It used to drive our parents crazy. I think I like it. I hope you do too. All right, so I've got this journal card. I'm going to cut it in half. Oh, thank you, Sandra, for your donation. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, did y'all get entered in the raffle? You bought the clear gel and you like it as much as you like the clear Fabri-Tac. See, the Fabri-Tac smells to me, so I don't like using it. All right, so I just cut that in half so that I could have a couple of larger journal cards. And I think what I'm going to do is I have this piece already cut, so that might look good on there. So I got this one. Oh, and then I've got this strip. That works. Okay. We'll use the scraps we have on the table. So I'm going to go ahead and trim this to be the same height. The FFA is open. Get in it. you could win. Who knows? All right, so that's going to be one journal card. This is going to be another journal card. So let's put some distress inks around the edges. All right, looks like we had a bunch of people that won 20 junk bucks during the boss fight. So it cost them 10 to play, and they won 20. That's awesome. Thank you, Diane, for sharing the Fleur stamp. I know I don't always stamp and cut those out live because it takes so much time. And I'd rather say, okay, this is stamped and then cut out and move on with what we're going to do here. I think this will look good. I think I need to stamp the outside edge of this. So let's get out the textured edges, if I can find it. There it is. Put it on my block. Let's stamp that. So I'm going to get a scrap piece of paper here. And I've got the archival ink. I could also stamp it in the Distress Oxide, but I think today I want to stamp it in black and see how it looks. And if I get off a little bit, I'll just over stamp it and it kind of fills in the gap. So don't ever feel like, you know, oh, it's not straight. It didn't stamp very well. It's okay. It's handmade, y'all. Fabric tag not good on... The squirrel just ran across the screen. I know. I'm taking my time. I have to think about what I want for the next door prize. Oh, I like that. What do you think? Did that frame that out really nice? And I think I'm just going to leave this one plain. So I'm going to put this away. All right. Head over here. What do I have? All right, I've got a little goodie pack here. All right. The clear, sparkly, okay. There you go, Julie. Go through what you have and see if you can find something that works. Carrie must have had to go. She probably did. She has to take care of her mom. All right, so it's time for the raffle. I want to make sure y'all are in. We got a drink. Yeah, Carrie may just be watching. Giovanna, you're getting there. Oh, gotcha. So Crafty Blind Girl, who's Rhonda, says, in Native American ways, imperfection is good because only Great Spirit God is perfection. Being too perfect means playing God. So I say thank you to any flaws. That's a good way to think of it for sure. All right. Everybody in the raffle? I see a couple people. All right, I'm going to glue this down, and then we will do the raffle. Into the raffle. I'm going to do one more, what I call freebie raffle. We're going to finish making the journal pages. I still have a whole pile of papers I haven't even used over here, y'all. There's more than enough in this kit. You know, if you add some stuff from your stash. I like it. Typos! Oh no, Sandra! I've had squirrels in the attic of one of our homes. The house that Henry and I lived in when we first got married, the water pipes were in the ceiling, and we had a squirrel that decided to live up there and ended up chewing through the water pipe in the middle of summer because it was looking for a water source and it could sense the water is there. You want to see them all, Lisa? All right. I like that. Okay. We've got 1 more minute until you can do another boss fight. All right, let's do the giveaway. So this person is winning the napkin bundle that has this little blue bird in it. Little blue bird. So let's pick a winner. Regina! Hey, Regina, did you get your other package that I screwed up and sent to Kathy Lake, and then Kathy was forwarding it to you? I hope you got it. Congratulations, Regina. All right, so let's reset this. I have Regina's address, so I'll be able to get that. And we're going to do, what is this? Dress form, ink, let's see, Amnodex, and Doves. All right, so this is just going to be a little random pack of things. So I've got, these are With Love, memory making, little metal embellishments. They're not charms, they're embellishments. They don't have a hook for the charm, but they got little rhinestones on them. And then I've got a little package of dress form chipboard pieces. I sell these in my shop, so I'm going to give that to the same person. And then I've got some Amnodex non-toxic ink and stain remover. So if you've got, you know, a really bad stain, you can give this a try. So it's a little sample that I got back in January when I went to Creativation. So that is our next giveaway. And I think I opened it, so y'all can enter that. So let me move this up here so I don't lose it. Okay, stay right there. Don't fall. Don't fall. Okay. So, I think because I want this to have a different look, I'm going to go ahead and put this here, but it could also fit in between the pages up here if you want, but I'm going to put it like that. And then I'm going to put this one, do I want to do that? I'm going to put this one over here. No, I think I'm going to put this one in here. Yeah. So that's right in there. And I'm going to add a little embellishment on this side. So let's add maybe this little guy right here on the bottom. We'll just leave the rest of it plain. Hercules is good. Thank you for asking. We went to Starbucks and he got his puppuccino. He has to have it. He knows when we get there, he's at my feet right now asleep, that he kind of grunts at me when we drive up to Starbucks, and he'll jump in my lap and he'll push me with his paws, and I'm like, okay, hang on, get in your seat, and he'll get in his seat so I can get out of the car, and then he will stand on the console in my car watching for me. It's really funny. So the people inside Starbucks will see him and laugh at him. Okay, I like that. We've got this side. Let's add, do I have one that goes up and down? Or did I already use it? Okay, let's put this one up and down like that. Okay? So now we've made another journal page. Yay! Puppuccino! It's just whipped cream. Ah! I threw it in the floor. Don't throw it in the floor. I like it. Okay, that's going to go here. Alright, so I've got, these are some of our mop-up papers. So I'm going to grab these. I'm looking at this one. Maybe, I think we need another belly band. So let's get a piece of paper here. Oh, I like this one. Wouldn't that be pretty right behind that? All right, let's cut a strip of that. Thank you, Robin. The last free raffle of the day is right now. And then we will start the raffle for the journal here in a few minutes. So if you want a chance to win the journal that I'm making today, make a donation, any dollar amount. And then when I say enter the raffle, or Robin tells us at the end, make sure that you enter the raffle. All right, so I'm going to do what I did earlier, is I'm going to fold this over. And then I'm going to fold this over the other direction. And then this is going to make my belly band a little bit more sturdy on my page. Yeah? See? So let's go ahead and glue this together, and then we'll cut it apart. Never use flimsy paper for a tuck spot. You can guess how I know, Julie says. I've been there. I've even received journals where they used really flimsy paper and it just was ripped to shreds. So, you know, if you got a flimsy sheet of paper, just add another piece of paper to it to make it stronger. I'm going to go ahead and really make sure that this flap is glued down so our papers don't get hung up on it. All right, and then I'm going to trim it to be the same height as my journal page. I found my scissors. Usually I have lost them and I have to go find another pair. Okay, and then I'm just going to trim this piece to be the same length. Okay, and I think I'm going to add some distress inks to the edge. And I think, well, I may go ahead, let's spray it. I've got the Tattered Angels. I'm going to take this piece, I'm going to spray it. That'll be a whole different color. It's kind of a super dark black cherry. Oh, I think that looks good. All right. I didn't see anybody, Robin. Diane may have if there was, but I don't think they did. For, not with. All right, let's glue this together. All right. Well, I hope that you're seeing some ideas. You know, I was really trying not to use scrapbook papers, that using these mixed media pages, you get some really cool color. Using the Tattered Angels Glimmer Mists with the stencils and without the stencils. And then using the kit, of course. I like that. I think that'll look good right down the middle. Thank you, Diane. I could have not put glue all the way across, and then this could have been a secondary tuck spot. I think this can go right here on the page. Yeah, good job on keeping my scissors handy. It happens. Okay. We'll put this guy right here. All right, so we've got the inside here. I think I'm going to get out the journal stamp again if I can find it. That's what I lost. There it is. I found it. And I'm going to go ahead and stamp journal right there in the middle on that side. And let's add it down here on the bottom. Okay. And I've got one of these little birdies. I think that little birdie would look cute across the corner there. And let's look at the fussy cut elements again. Robin likes robins. I don't think that's a robin, but a little birdie. Might as well. That would be kind of cute in the corner there. And let's layer that. I have a piece, yes, that I cut earlier. So I'm going to trim this edge. And then I think what I want to do is I'm going to tear this just a little bit. And then let's add some Distress Inks on that edge that I just tore. If I can find my blending tool. It goes flying for some reason. Yeah, when you get to 2,000 points and you're ready for your coupon code, you can type !award. Alright, I think that would look kind of neat there in that corner. And then we've got another little tuck spot, if you will. Okay? So let's glue that down. Oh, congratulations, Sandra! You have earned your $10 off coupon code. I'll get that sent over probably, I don't know if it'll be tonight or it'll be tomorrow. Depends how late I'm on here today. Because I have to eat dinner and sometimes I'm just wore out. Oh, now, you behave. Let's put that right here in the corner. And then I think it needs something up there. So what if I did that across the corner? So I'm going to trim this piece. Just so it's somewhat straight. And then I'm going to go ahead and just kind of tear this. And then this piece can go across that top there, like that. Yeah? Just a little color. Maybe we'll put some washi tape on there too. I'm going to go ahead and add some Distress Ink. I'm going to tear this piece. Okay. And I think I'm going to glue this as a top tuck spot. So that way, whoever gets the journal, if you want to put something in that corner, you have the option. And I think a little piece of washi tape is what we need on there. So let's do, we've used this on another page. Let's use it on this one too. Kind of a little bit of a print there. And let's glue that down. I'm just gluing across the top because the belly of the bird is going to be down below. And I think I need to find, let's see if I have a word. I need to print more. I'm out in my little bin. So let's see what we've got. I've got a few little words. Let's see. Be the light, inspire others. Let's do inspire others. I think that would look good right there on top of that washi tape. Yeah? Oh, Naomi! Hey, lady, it's been so long. Naomi is going to nursing school. And God bless her, because I know nursing is not an easy job. So much to remember. And, you know, you're taking care of people. sometimes really grumpy people. You know, they're sick. They don't want to be taken care of. They want to go home. So thank you for doing that, Naomi. I know that you're on a different continent altogether, but I think it's great. All right, on this side, oh, I've got this new stamp. These are the Bike Duo, and I think it would be really cute to stamp. Let's stamp the girl's bike. Did y'all know the difference between a boy's bike and a girl's bike? A girl's bike is down low, and the reason being is so that a woman could wear a dress while on the bicycle. A man's bike has a bar across the top. Nice to see you. Yeah, nurses are the best. I've known some terrible nurses, and I've known some amazing nurses. In fact, in one of my hospital stays, I had both ends of that spectrum in one stay. I was in the recovery room after having surgery, being tended to by an amazing recovery nurse, and then I was sent to the patient floor, and I had the worst nurse I could ever possibly have. She did not want to listen to me when I told her what was wrong with me, because it had not happened before, and people were confused as to how to handle things. And I ended up with some severe bruising because of the way she treated me. I did not feel safe. I had to beg my husband to stay with me because whenever he left the room is when she was mean to me. And my hospital bill was paid in full. That's how bad it was. You never wore a dress while riding a bike? Well, you can. Yeah, I've had some amazing ones too. Maybe you should try wearing a dress on a bicycle once. All right, let's see what else we could do. Oh, here we go. Let's see here. Beauty is, oh no, live in the moment. Let's do live in the moment. And we'll put it down here on the bottom. Live in the moment. Okay, I think maybe we'll put, I don't want to use all of them because I got a couple of more journal pages to make and I'm running out of thingies. Oh, let's put that up there. That'll work. And I've got I got a fat bird. Let's put the fat bird up there. Fat bird. He's not fat. He's fluffy. All right, got an idea. Well, that's why you wore a short skirt. It would, yeah, I know. All right, let's get my little block. And then let's use, I'm just using archival black, waterproof, jet black ink. Let's put that right about there. There we go. Live each moment. And then let's put this guy up there. Oh, thank you, Julie. This is a new to my shop stamp. That bicycle is new. And I found that if I ship it in a flat package, the shipping is cheaper to you guys and gals in Australia and overseas. The Live Each Moment is from, I think it's called Live Each Moment. If I remember right, I think it's Live Each Moment. Let's go here and go Live Each. I think that's right. Yes, Live Each Moment cube rubber stamp. There are 4 stamps in that cube. Here you go. You love the bicycle? That's a new stamp in the shop. Okay, so we got this. Let's go ahead. We got Live Each Moment. We have Inspire Others. We have Journal. We've got this side. Let's put one of our cards in there like that. Okay. I've got another page here. So let's decorate this out. You know, every page doesn't have to have a pocket on it. You can get away with just decorating it. I think that washes out too much. It matches too much. We need something else with that if we're going to use it. Or I could put this guy right there. Let's do that. And then let's find a word phrase. I'll put that right here. That kind of fills in that area. And then let's do love is here. How about that? It's being positive. Thank you, Robin. That's the newest stamps by the sort order, if you will. I will be making some more categories of products so that they're easier to find through the shop. I like that. Okay, let's stamp on this side. Let's stamp the bicycle again. And we like the bicycle, right? What did I do with it? There's the stamp pad. I got too many things on my desk now. I just had it. There's the other bike. I didn't put it behind me. You've got to be kidding me. Okay, I didn't lose my scissors. I lost a rubber stamp. Okay, it's probably right here. I'm looking right at it. Oh, I put it back in the drawer. Hey, Henry, what are you doing? No pocket on every page. You don't have to have a pocket on every page. Have I restricted my journal? What do you mean, Naomi? I don't understand. Oh, you mean if I restitched? I got you. No, I haven't. I should. I haven't done that yet. It's in my to-do pile. Here, let me show you. Let me show y'all my to-do piles. Let me get my, I've got, okay. Y'all ready? Face zoom. All right, so you kind of see I have things up there. The journal that Naomi is talking about is one she sent me, and it's all the way, I don't know if you can see it. I'm trying to get my camera. It's all the way over there, okay, right there. But if you keep going over here, see that pile, that bowl? That's a huge Tupperware bowl, and all those papers in there, those are all projects to do. And then right behind that is a basket. That's full of projects to do. Oh, wait, and then if you go over here this way, and you see that pile of stuff down there, that's another project to do. There. And then if we go over here and you see on the other side of the body lotion, that's a project to do. So yeah, I have a few projects to do, y'all. And I don't have as near as much time as I think I do to get things done. All right, so we've got the bicycle down there. Let's do Live Each Moment again. I've already got it on the block. I moved it over so I could have it down a little bit further. And I think that looks pretty good. Let's add some washi tape up here at the top. And we can add maybe another fussy cut image up here. So we have journaling space. Okay. Your front room looks like that? You get the problem? Yeah, looks like your to-do list. Isn't it popular? It's a popular to-do list, y'all. Your house? You need two or well, you know, if I had enough money, I would hire somebody to come to my house, and what I would do is I would make a project, and then I would hand it, I would do the video, and then I would hand them the project and say, here's the camera, take photos, and create a blog post. And then I could just create. All right, I like that. Love is here. We put this little square, live each moment. You've got lots of journaling space here. And I think on this side, let's get out Shabby Stitches. Shabby Stitches. And an acrylic block. I need some more of these longer, skinnier acrylic blocks. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to stamp across the page here. So it kind of gives it a little divider line, if you will. Okay? And then we'll grab the, I put it down, journal stamp again. And we'll stamp that on either side. Okay? And now this is ready for whoever gets it. You may want to add some photos. You may want to have some other stuff. One day, I have faith. I got you. Yeah, I need an intern. That's what I need. No, one's enough for me to deal with, Henry says. We can't have multiples of me. Okay, so there's another journal page. So we have 5 pages. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pages. Plus the pages in the kit, which is 3. So that makes 8. And I didn't even use all this pile. There's still more here. But I think what I'm going to do, I saw, here it is. I've got this page, and I think I'm just going to fold it. Am I going to fold it? I think what I'm going to do, is that long enough? No. That one's not either. Let's see what I got here. It's another journal card. Oh, this one is, though. I think I'm going to washi tape this together and make this a longer page and fold it. So first I'm going to trim it. I think this is an 8x8. This one is extra long, so it's longer than what I normally use. And I got it at a rubber stamp convention. But I have purchased this size. This is a Stampabilities. You probably can't see it on there. Paper Studio Stampabilities at Hobby Lobby. Okay. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to score this at 5.5 inches. Maybe a little bit less than 5.5. So basically now what I'm doing is I'm taking a piece of paper that wasn't very big, and I'm going to attach another piece of paper on here, okay, with washi tape. Since we've been using this one, might as well keep using it because it matches. There you go. Well, hey, you know what? You can also order online, Sherry, and it be delivered to you. But of course, it's not near as fun as going to Hobby Lobby and hanging out. How soon are those pups going to arrive? Oh my goodness. You were on Pinterest. That's like Squirrel Deluxe, right? Squirrel to the Deluxe. All right. And then I'm going to go ahead, flip this over, and take this washi tape up the other side. And trim this off. Oh, trying to find the larger one on Amazon. Gotcha. Aww. Alright, so I've got this piece of paper here. I'm going to fold it. It's not folded straight, but good enough. And then I'm going to take this piece and fold it over. I'm just lining it up with the edge here. And apparently I need to adjust this just a tiny bit. There we go. All right. Did you see what I did there? You see what I did there? Any day now. Oh, good. I hope they arrive with no issues whatsoever. All right, so I attached a piece of paper. It's longer than 11 inches. I scored it at 5.5, so I knew this was the right size. Then I folded it and then fold this back on itself. And we could make this a pocket, or we could leave it to where it flips out. So I think I'm going to leave it to where it flips out so you have additional writing space. So let's add a pattern on here. So I'm just going to grab the stencil, and let's grab the same brush that we had earlier. Where is it? I moved. Okay, there it is. I've got the blueprint blueprint sketch. Distress oxide, and I'm just going to kind of rub that over the page. In some areas it may be darker than other areas, but that's okay. I'm using this instead of Tattered Angels because I don't want to get Tattered Angels on this side of the page over here on my left where my hand is. And Tattered Angels sometimes, if you're a little heavy-handed, will bleed through your page. So this kind of keeps it from bleeding through. And now we've added a decorative element here. I'm going to go ahead and let's stamp journal on the inside of there. As soon as I find the ink pad. Like so. And let's stamp the word live each moment right here. Okay, and I've got this little frame. I'm going to add this little frame right here. And let's get another stamp. Let's see what will fit in there. I think that'll fit right in there, so let's do that. Make sure I've got it the right way. Yep, okay. Beauty is soul deep, and it's kind of framed. Like it? Yep, this is the subscription box. Yep, this is from the subscription box. Positive Vibes. I'm going to glue that down. Yeah. Positive Vibes. And then I'm using some rubber stamps and my gel prints or mixed media pages. Okay. And I think I'm going to put the best is yet to come over here. So we're kind of, you know, sharing more of the kit through the pages by putting one every once in a while. Okay. And then we've got this side. I think this would look really pretty right there. And I'm going to just put glue at the top in case whoever gets it, maybe you want to use that as a place to tuck things. Okay. This out of the way. Love that Beauty is Soul Deep. Isn't it nice? The Beauty is a Soul Deep is a single stamp. Yep, I'm still here. I'm still here. I think we'll put, oh, what do we got here? You were made to be awesome. And I like the peacock that Norella chose. In fact, it's repeated here. Isn't that cool? So let's put that right there. We've got this area. It says journal. We've got live each moment. We've got another journal page. All right. So all I have left is a few of these. So I'm going to go ahead. I've got 3 little fussy cut elements. I've got 3 of these pages. Oh, I've got another fussy cut element I just found. I have 3 journal cards. I may just end up putting those inside an existing pocket. Yeah, so I'm just going to spray these. We're going to do some Tattered Angels Glimmer Mists. And we're going to go ahead and use, let's use this stencil. It comes in the kit, and then let's use the add-on. This is called Positive Pop. And then this one's called Lavender Vibe. So it gets a little bit lighter color. And then let's use this kind of an aqua color. Oh, thank you, Christy, for your donation. And then I'm going to lay another piece on top and mop up on top of that stencil. I didn't get enough on this corner, so I'm just going to spray it again. If you don't move it, you can lay it right back down. I'm going to go ahead and spray the back side of this. And now we have another journal page. And it has lines because it was notebook paper. You love the color scheme? Thank you. Okay, thank you, Robin. All right, so we're getting really close to the end of this journal. It looks like I'm going to do these last 3 pages, and then we will bind the journal. If you want a chance to win this journal, make a donation, any dollar amount, and then you can be entered to win. All right, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to do one more of these pages. This time I'm using Norella's Positive Vibe stencil. Norella's back, so now she can see that I did cut your stencil, and this is an add-on item. Oh, I'm sorry that your daylight savings starts. Well, mine will start. When does our daylight savings start in the U.S.? Does it start this weekend already? Is it that time? So we should switch at the same time. Thank you, Norella, for your donation. Thank you. All right, so here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to use Positive Leap in the corners there. Okay. I'm going to grab the Deep Purple Vibe. Let's do that right here. And maybe this little pocket. Then I've got the Positive Blue. So I'm just going all over the page. I got Aqua Vibe. And what am I missing? Oh yeah, here's the Positive Vibes color. I like it. It's messy. All right, so let's grab another sheet of paper. And we're going to lay that on top of the stencil. And that'll mop up all that color. Ooh, this is so cool. All right, I'm just going to spritz the back side with Positive Vibe. So now it's glittery on both sides. And that's what it looks like. What do you think? Is that kind of cool? November 3rd. Oh, so we have a month yet. Thank you for telling me. Thank you. I wish we could just do away with it. I like that. All right, so I'm going to spray this side with a little bit of Positive Vibes. And then let's get the box out of the way. And let's dry this page a little bit. And we'll finish putting this together. All right, so if you haven't already entered the free raffle, please do so now. And I'm going to dry this. Yeah, the October, yeah, that's no fun. That's right, Arizona doesn't have it. I think we should do that. Oh, you want me to spray the front to put glittery in the white spaces? I can do that. I'm just kind of drying it a little bit. All right, I'll do that. Since you asked, I'll go ahead and spray the front with a little bit of the, so it doesn't look stark white. And we'll do the same with this page. Okay. All right. I know, it's weird. Is mine, what do you mean, am I starting or finishing? I don't know what that means. You like that stencil? Thank you. Yeah, hippie days, exactly. Yeah, the reason for it is gone. Okay, say more about if it is you're starting or finishing. I don't understand what you're saying. I think in the fall we fall back, right? Thank you, Amanda, for your donation. Yes, they wake up so much earlier, don't they? It's ending. Okay. Ours would be ending. Ours would be ending because we're coming into winter. We're coming into winter. All right, so I'm just folding this in half. And I just kind of like the way this looks. It's really cool. I like the colors that I chose for the kit. All right, let's, I don't think I got it. There it is. Let's add some, I've got another frame here. And let's put, I choose joy in the middle of it, like that. Yeah? Yeah, ours is ending. So we're going to have longer days of no sunlight. Shorter days, sorry. Shorter days. Longer nights is what I meant to say. So it'll be 2 hours later instead of 1 hour. Gotcha. And then when my time change will fall back in November the 3rd. So whatever, it's 6 o'clock here now, Julie. So whatever time it is there for you, in November, it will be 1 hour back. Okay, I like that. And I've got 3 pieces. So let's save those. And let's put this guy right here. I think that'll look good. Okay. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and we're going to end the last free raffle in just a moment. I will finish these last 3 pages, then we will bind the journal, and then we will do the raffle for the journal. Oh, I like that. Let's put that down there. That's that fleur-de-lis stamp. Let's get out the bicycle stamp again, too. Let's do that. I think we'll put this one over here and put this over here. That's what we're going to do. I switch it up. Switch it up. Switch it up. Let's put that right here. Cute, cute, cute. I love it. 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 All right, so where is... I got another one of these blocks. By the time I'm done, I have like 20 blocks on my desk. Let's put this guy right here. Let's put him right about there. Cute! Cute, 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 cute. All right, let's glue this down over here. Now again, that's the fleur-de-lis, and I stamped it with the Distress Oxide and then fussy cut it out before I started the video. It's still summer with pumpkins. Gotcha. So the temperature doesn't change. I like it. Okay, so I'm going to stamp journal over on this side. And I think what I want to do is, what do I got here? I've got a little strip of paper here. I'm going to glue that down, and then I'm going to use this little word, be the light. So get you some different texture like this. Alright, I'm going to finish this page, and then we're going to do the raffle, the free one, and then we will start the journal raffle. Alright. Super cute. We've got a tuck spot here. So I'll put that in there. We got lots of journaling space. Yeah, I think Sherry's in Texas, or I know she's further south than I am. All right, so we've got 3 pages left. So we're going to decorate these and finish this journal. All right. You're back, Barbara. Yay! Enter the raffle. All right, does everybody enter the raffle? This is the last free one. I'm going to get a drink. Sweater timber. Sweat timber. You don't actually put on your woolly sweaters. You are sweating because it's still hot. Oh dear. Okay. Raffle. I'm giving you a last moment to enter the raffle. Oh, I got this little strip. I'm going to cut that in half. Maybe I'll cut it even more. Let's see how big it is. The heat and the humidity, I agree. Okay, so we've got about 2-inch square-ish. So now I have these little pieces. Let's see what I've got in here. Follow your heart. I choose joy. Dream. Be you. What else I got? Just create. So I got my new printer. I'm able to print better words as far as the brightness of it. I think that'll be good. Let's use those. All right, let's do the raffle. Okay, hang on just a second, and then you can leave. All right, let's go giveaway. Let's pick the winner of the ammo decks. So we're gonna pick that winner. Bonnie, you won the little goodie pack. I think I have your mailing address. So congratulations. All right, so I'm gonna open up the raffle for the Positive Vibes journal. Only those who have donated are eligible to win the journal. And that is Naomi, Manda, Calico Collage, Christy Johnson, Crafty Blind Girl, who's Rhonda, Sandra, Christy Clover, Christy Johnson again. Thank you so much for your donation. Polly, Rita, Pam, Janice, Austin, Regina, Diane, Margie, Lisa, Robin, Sherry, Carrie Barbara, and Kay Yandel. So I'm going to go ahead and open up the raffle for that. So now you can go ahead and enter the raffle, and if you need to leave, you can leave, okay? So get entered. You don't have to be here at the end if I already have your mailing address. If I don't have your address, I need you to stick around so that I can make sure that you contact me if you win. All right, so we've got 3 pages here, and I only have a few pieces of fussy cut elements. So what I'm going to do is, I think that would look cute on that page. So I'm going to glue that down. I think I like the bicycle. We've used it a few more times in the journal kit. So let's get it out and stamp it on the inside here. Raffle! Aw, that's okay, Marianne. I understand. This paper may be thinner, so I'm going to see what happens. I'm stamping it on the back side. Oh, it doesn't bleed through too bad. You can kind of see it. Okay, live each moment. So we got a little decoration on this side. And I think we'll just stamp the word journal up here. Like that. And when we flip this over, I'm just going to go ahead and stamp the word journal on that side. Okay? And I think that's all I'm going to put on that, just so you can see that they don't have to be overly embellished, okay? I think just the colors on there makes that a perfect journaling page. You don't belong in this raffle, Marianne. You could make a donation now. Norella, you still here? Hey, Robin, send Norella a message to at least enter the raffle if she didn't already. I don't think she has. Let me look. Yeah, I don't... Oh, yes, she did. She did. I got her. Okay. All right. There's still time to enter the raffle. Okay, so this time I'm going to look in my fussy cut elements again. What do I got here? I've got a butterfly. I've got this guy. I've got another bird. I need to make some more of these. I'm finally starting to run out. Maybe this guy. I may not need all of these, but if I don't get them out, I won't use them. This is another couple of rubber stamps. Okay, that'll work. We have options. Like this can go there. This can go over here at an angle. And I can put follow your heart. And then let's stamp live each moment up here. Like that. Let's glue that down. The paper that I was using is from a composition notebook. I'll show one to you so you know what I'm talking about. So I take a composition notebook and open it up to the center, and it's stitched. So I just cut out those stitches, and then you have lined notebook paper, and I just trimmed it down to be 8.5 by 11. A Christmas robin for the Christmas kit. So maybe Robin can find, or maybe Norella can find a peacock themed robin. Oh no, that's funny. Take a picture of Robin in a Santa hat and send it to Norella. Follow your heart. And I'm just going to go ahead and glue this all the way down. It's not going to be a tuck spot. Like that. All right, I'm going to stamp. The journal over here. And I've got another butterfly, so let's just put that guy over there. Can't slap a Santa hat on Robin. Oh dear. Just don't slap her. Anatomy and physiology. Ugh. You like that, Mary Jones? Just simple. All right, we got one more. I've got this butterfly image. We'll put that up there in the corner. Like so. I'm going to put, I choose joy right there. You're welcome, Sandra. Yeah, take stuff apart. Take stuff apart. I had already been taking them apart in the past. Before I started making junk journals again. And I thought, well, I better show y'all that. I think we can put this guy over here. Yeah, she's a hard-working Wonder Woman. I agree. The English language. You're going to slap Robin. Like that. Okay, let's flip this over. Well, I keep using it, but I think it's necessary. We are making a journal here, so I'm just going to stamp the word journal there. And I've got a different little birdie that's kind of on a branch. And I think he can go right here, and maybe we can use Dream. I think that'll be cute. Oh, your headphone battery, you gotta recharge those. I'm almost done. I'm done with the decorating, so now it's just a matter of stacking all the pages and binding the journal. Gently place the hat. Exactly. There you go. With reverence. Love. Let's put this right there. Okay, I like it. All right, let's get the glue out of the way. Let's put the leftover bits out of the way. Leftover bits. Back where you came from. Back. Back, I say. Okay. Get all my stamps out of the way. Okay. So, I have notebook paper. So, there's 3 of those. Okay. I have the pages that came with the kit. And I like to put them up front, but I think I'm going to change it this time. I think I want this to be the front page, that when you open it, you see I Choose Joy. I think that's what I want right there. So I'm going to put that there. That'll be next. I've got a couple of these pages, so let's put those here. Now I've got my fancier pages that I made. I'm going to look at these and see. Oh, I think that should be the center, don't you? That should be the center journal page that we open up. That one's pretty too. We can make that the center. All right, and then I have this one. Oh, I'm torn now. Which one do I want in the dead center? Okay, I think I want, it's between this one and this one. I think I still like this one. So this is going to be the dead center. So I'm going to put that there, this there, this there. And then I've got this oddball page that I'll kind of put in the middle. All right, so I've got my cover. I'm going to pick my first page and stack it in. And then pick my next page and stack that in. I'm going to skip this one right now. I'll come back to it. Put this one right there. And then here's my fancy page that we made earlier. And then we're going to go start at the beginning again. Oh, I'm liking how this is looking, y'all. I hope you like it. I hope you're inspired. I hope you're, get out your stuff and create. And of course, buy. Help me. Help me continue to make a living doing this. Help my spirits be high, because I know that I can do this for a couple of more months until the next box comes out. And Henry doesn't say I have to get a job. I won't be able to do live streams if I have to go get a job. I'm liking how this is coming together, y'all. I hope you like it too. Throw those popcorn. Yes, I am so glad to have you all. Yes. That's right, Robin. Okay. Robin's my right-hand lady. She takes good care of me. I like it. I hope you do too. All right, so let's go ahead and bind this together. So I'm just getting out my junk journal tools. I know, Julie. I understand. Any way you can help me, share my videos with your friends so they will come and look, and maybe they have more, what is that, money that they can use on fun things like junk journal supplies and tools, greeting cards, whatnot. I'm just kind of looking at this to make sure that I have it lined up the way I want. This page needs to come up a little bit. I like keeping all my pages pretty close to the same height. That makes it easier when you're binding, that you don't have one skewed. You like it, Lisa? Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Isn't it amazing what you can do and just spend a little time and have fun with it. Oh, thank you, Naomi. I hope they like it. I hope they come look. I know lots of nurses that like to journal. Nurses and doctors. Part of it's for, you know, the science behind it. Alright, let's put a hole here. I'm just doing a pamphlet stitch. Basically what I'm doing is punching 3 holes in this journal. And then I will bind it. Oh, thank you, Barbara. Thank you. Don't use voice to text while Linda is talking. I just told my message person what Linda said. Robin, that's hilarious. Oh, that's hilarious. Well, I guess if you had headphones on and you were listening to me with your headphones and then you did voice on your cell phone, hopefully it's not the same device that is displaying the video, you might be able to get away with voice to text. That's hilarious. All right, so if you donated, now is the time. Oh, I've got to get to make your raffle. 1 entry, 2, and 3. So I'm cutting 3 times the height of the journal. I'm using wax linen thread. Or even if it's a synthetic, it looks like wax linen thread. Love the colors. Thank you, Rachel. How are you, lady? I hope you were well. I know we haven't talked in a while. Thank you, Christy. Thank you so much. All right, and then we'll just start in the center hole. I'm just using a 4-inch bookbinder's needle. I sell them in my shop, 2 for $5. They're relatively expensive, and they are strong needles. They will last you. Just keep them where you can find them. Blues, lots of blues. I probably should have put some stenciling on the little blue papers, but I kind of like that it breaks up that pattern. You have a place to rest your... Yes, the tool pouch is still on my website. I have a few left, and I don't think it shows it's sold out. And I've just purchased a new style, so they may change just a little bit. Where I used to get them, no longer sells them for Henry to embroider on, so I bought some the other day. All right, put this back in my pouch. All right, there we go. And we're going to tie this off. And I'm going to cut this a little bit shorter and remove the paper clips. All right. I think what I wanted to... Let me see if I can find that punch. What did I do with it? Well, this one will work. I've got this little punch here. And I've got a little piece of paper, so I'm just going to punch 4 hearts. So, 1, 2. This is live now. 3. And then 1 more makes 4. You want another tool pouch? You know what? I have, if I can find it, I have one that Henry messed up on. And maybe what I'll do is I'll raffle that off next week. Alright, so I'm going to, I don't know if it'll work. Put a little bit of distress ink on this punched paper heart. Not a lot. Just kind of grunges up the edges just a little bit. Yeah, go get one, Robin says. And I need to remind Henry, he may not be here tonight. He may have already gone. To make Robin's bag. I knew he was supposed to make a bag before we went on vacation. It didn't get done, I don't think. Unless he did it and he forgot to bring it home. Live Not Memorex! All right, so I'm adding some glue to the back side of this little heart. And I'm going to take the string and lay it right down the center of the heart, kind of down a little bit. And then I'm going to grab another heart and sandwich that string. So this is just a way to decorate those strings. You could cut them off if you want, but I don't know, I like that look that this little heart is laying there. You see that? All right, let's do the other one. Robin is a hungry assistant. Well, Robin, you're supposed to eat a snack. You can stop and go get you a snack. I cannot, however, because I have to stay working. Because Robin's such a slave driver, you know. All right, I'm almost done. Okay, we got those two, and then I know we had some more journal cards, so I'm just going to pop that one right there. And let's add this one over here. And, oh, I didn't do it, but I want to. I didn't even use these little flowers. We could have used those flowers. See, it gets buried under my stuff. You know what? I'm just going to save it for the next journal. All right, let's flip through this. If you haven't already entered the raffle, please do so. And you know what? I'm going to use this. I'm going to just put it in there. So I'm going to sign it in a moment. So here's the cover that comes in the kit. You're in it. You like decorating the string? Cool. It's not like a hungry hippo. Yeah, no, you won't come back, Robin says. All right, so here's the front page. It's got that bicycle. Love that we use this pattern right off the bat, because then you kind of see it on this page here. That's funny, Norella. Kitty cats are like, what? What are you doing? What's going on with you? And we got the bicycle again. And we put, this is wallpaper. This is wallpaper from a wallpaper sample book. And this is one of the fussy cut items. And then remember, this is a free digital download that I have in my shop. And then this is free for those of you that have donated. And if you haven't donated, I think it's like $1.25. It's got 3 different cards on the page. We stenciled the background. This is the October Stencil Club design. This is a new frame set. There's a frames cube. That's the butterfly. I think it's just called butterfly small. Maybe butterfly medium, but I think that's small. And then here's I think that's small, yeah. The freebie, this is part of the kit. This was a gel print here. So you can see how, you know, I covered up an area that you couldn't really use, but we've left room that if you want to write, you can. And then you have this journal card. Then you have this other journal card. All right, if you haven't entered the raffle, you still have time. I'm getting ready to draw the raffle winner. I didn't use a lot of stuff. There's a pocket here that we didn't put anything in, so I'm just going to leave it. I'm just going to leave. Actually, I'm going to do this. I've got a gel print here. I'm going to fold it in half, and I'm going to put that in there. There, so you get a gel print. See? We make it all work. And I've got this little frame, and I'm just going to put that in there. So you can write in it. You could print some little photos. You could fussy cut something out, stick on there. No robins in this kit you're boycotting? Yes, I thought there, no, maybe there wasn't a robin. I'm trying to remember. I saw a bird. I'll keep looking. So this flips out. So we have all this writing space here. Comes back. Peacock. That's the garden rose that I colored with Tattered Angels. No robins. You like the corner pocket with the little birdie? Thank you, Norella. So here's where I use the band and the square from the kit. This is the tickets that I sprayed with the Tattered Angels and book page. This is the music page. And then this is one of the journal cards. I just slipped that right in there. It's a bluebird, not a robin. It may have been a robin that I colored incorrectly. I like it. How it's all come together. And got journal. We have the butterfly here. journal again. Here's another journaling card that we made. And then remember that there is a pocket, if I can get my fingers in it, right here as well. So whoever gets this journal, if you want to put more in it, you have the option to do so. And then we've got, this is the center. That was the fleur-de-lis, so you still have writing space here. It's all decorated, even though we use a dictionary page as our foundation. I know she's getting feisty. All right, is everybody in the raffle for the journal? As soon as I get to the end, I'm drawing the winner. And I want y'all to just thanks Robin and Diane for helping out today. I greatly appreciate their support and help. Do visit the Friendly Junk Journal People Facebook group and my group by Linda Israel. Follow me here on YouTube. I'm also on Twitter and Instagram. Okay, that's not a robin. It was a different kind of bird. I knew there was a bird. But I didn't put a robin in it this time. I have a rubber stamp that's a robin. That could almost be a robin. I think that could be a robin. I think I'm going to call that a robin. That's one of my mixed media inspirational cards. Good luck to you all. I like the fleur-de-lis on the page. And that's the end. All right, so let's sign it. $2019, it's almost over. Check out Twitch. You know, Jason, who got me set up with the streaming, he used to be on Twitch, and I've not been on there. I don't know if maybe I could figure out a way to publish on Twitch as well. I thought that it was mainly a live streaming. I don't know. I'll have to check it out. All right. So everybody, I hope you got entered into the raffle. Now I'm going to do the drawing. That'll work. You'll take it as a robin. Yay! I'm glad I finally was able to please you. Draw the winner. Okay, so you just take a pen and start drawing. All right. Look how dirty my hands are. You can tell I've been crafting. All right, the winner is, make sure I don't have anybody else. Ooh, disaster averted. Giveaway. Pick a winner. All right, so if you didn't donate, you're not eligible. And I think it was Marianne who entered but had not donated. Is that correct? Everybody else, I believe, had donated. So let's pick. Giveaway. Pick a winner. Crafty Blind Girl, Rhonda, you won. I can't believe it. That's amazing. Yay! Congratulations. You have won this journal. I love it. I love how it's come together. I hope y'all like what I've done using Norella's stuff, using rubber stamps, using mixed media pages, using the stencils, wallpaper. I mean, did I pick a good wallpaper? Because I thought I did. I have one piece left. I'm going to use it in another journal. I like how it's come together. Well, do check out, you're very welcome. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Do check out the links that we shared today. We will have a flip through video. Robin will help me write the blog post. It'll probably be tomorrow or Wednesday, probably Wednesday, when the flip through video will come out. I will be live again next Monday. We will be using the large journal kit from Positive Vibes to make a junk journal. And I'll see what I can do. I may make a tutorial on using the charms and whatnot to make some embellishments. Thank you, Norella. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you, Diane. Thank you so very much. Thank you. Thank you, Sandra and Janice. Thank you, thank you, thank you. What else? I'll be back. I'll be live Thursday. We'll do mixed media at 12:30 p.m. Central Standard Time. Okay. And you can purchase the subscription box now. It is open in my shop. If you have a subscription and you want something added to your box, you can message me through my website, lindaisrael.com. Use the contact me form and say, hey, Linda, can you add this to my box? If your invoice hasn't already gone out, I can just add it to that one, or we can create a separate invoice and you won't have to pay additional shipping. Okay? Thank you so much for being here. Y'all have an amazing rest of your night. Henry should be home here shortly so we can eat some dinner. And thank you, thank you, thank you. I really appreciate each and every one of you. You know, I may start out with having a bad day. Maybe I don't feel good. And when I get done with the live stream, I'm usually pretty upbeat. I'm tired, but I'm happy. You know, it makes me happy to hang out with y'all and share what I love doing. So thank you all so much for your support. I greatly appreciate it from the bottom of my heart. Oh, Norella, you have like 600 junk bucks. Is there anything from my shop that you would like? But thank you all so much, and I feel like I get to know you more each week. I hope you get to know me just a little bit. It's time to go eat dinner. Y'all have a fabulous night. I'm going to get off here, spend some time with my husband, and rest for a little while. So thank you, thank you, thank you. See y'all Thursday, 12:30 p.m. Central Standard Time. Alrighty. I think I've shared everything. I'm just going to make sure. All right. Thank you for being here, Naomi. It was so good to see you in the chat. So good to see all of you in the chat. All of you. I really appreciate you. Okay, I'm going to hit the end button now. Bye, everybody.